You come to no harm. Shots fired.
Crime never sleeps.
Why are you touching
But
me?
neither
Why are you touching me?
do the cops.
Place with the dog!
Battling on the front line
He's in the back garden.
are Nottinghamshire's finest. Highly trained pursuit drivers
Contact.
Oh, God.
Vehicle failing. Stop.
specialists in entry and search,
There's your firearm.
rapid response firearms officers,
Do not move! Place with the dog! Get down on the floor!
and the crime-stopping force
Get him up! We get him!
of the dog unit.
Stop struggling!
Wherever the battle takes them,
Calm,
they'll never back down.
calm down!
Because cometh the hour,
Get down on the floor.
cometh the Interceptors.
Oi, you can get up.
It's a good day at the office.
Coming up,
Boys, we have a runner.
some try to run away,
Give me a hand. Give me
some struggle all the way,
on the floor. Oh, get up! Floor? Get on the floor, mate.
and some
Stop set for us, pal.
have a little something hidden away.
Right, down the front of your pants, mate. You've got something.
Nothing down the front of my
plastic.
pants.
Oh, it's nice to be back in the beat, madam.
Luxury German motors are a perk of being a cop, and thrilled to be driving one tonight. Rob Ely alongside co-pilot Dan Machin.
152, we're not far, but we're going to have a look.
They're part of a pack of interceptors hunting for a black Astra, which has been reported as taken without consent.
Just gone past us on Meadow Lane on South Offside.
Meadow Lane, remind me, Dan.
Straight down.
Yeah, got it, I remember now.
Another unit have got behind the Astra.
We'll be car 2 in 30 seconds, coming up behind you.
Yeah, 10 boys.
Rob takes up position as car 2,
There you go.
and within seconds, the target's got 6 interceptors and a police dog in his rear-view mirror.
It is the right indication.
The car may not be his, but he's treating it with kid gloves. More driving Miss Daisy than runaway baddie.
Boys, I think we'll probably just follow it in.
Agreed.
Yeah, received.
Rob's an advanced driver with 12 years on the force. He's an adrenaline junkie who's at his happiest going full throttle in a theme park. But a roller coaster ride looks off the cards tonight. The driver's pulling up as good as gold.
Yeah, stop to the offside.
If something seems too good to be true,
Boys, we have a runner.
it probably is. The driver's decided to take his chances on foot.
Place with the dog! Stop there! Please listen! Stop! Please listen!
He's made a beeline for the back gardens
Round the back.
and cleared a fence like a thoroughbred.
Over, get him!
Followed by police dog Rambo
Go on, mate, go.
and Rambo's handler Coops.
Get the gated can.
The suspect's fence hopping for England.
Do you want to, can you get over?
Go on, hop in.
So the team divide
We got him.
and conquer.
Get up!
Rob's collared the driver.
Got one detained.
Sorry, wait. Wait for you, mate.
What's your name?
Hello.
Come on then. Keep walking.
Oh, what's my leg then?
You got a licence?
Yep,
You got insurance?
yep.
So why'd you run then?
Oh, I was scared, isn't it?
You scared of what?
Unfortunately for this sprinter, Dan never forgets a face.
I think you've got a provisional licence.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, so you haven't got a licence then?
No.
Dan's bang on. He's got no licence, no insurance, and was a fence away from being Rambo's dinner.
You almost get eaten by the dog.
I know, I do.
And I hate running.
Back at the starting line, both the driver and his mate who stuck around are searched.
Yo, my leg's gone, you know. You're not...
Long, steady blow till I tell you to stop. Keep going.
The runners got enough puff to pass the breathalyser.
0.
They look drunk and I was running away from you, yeah.
In fact, he's full of hot air.
I almost got away there, mate.
Well, no, you didn't.
Yeah, I almost did.
Almost.
Almost not enough, though,
You
is
didn't,
it?
did you?
It seems Nottingham's answer to Usain Bolt is a sore loser.
Because I've been
carrying
running,
two-
jumping over 100 fences, mate.
And I followed you all the way, carrying 2
No,
stone
you
the
didn't.
kit,
You didn't
mate.
jump over fences. You
Yes, I
cheated.
did.
I went on the other side.
Of course I did. I went straight through there, followed you over there,
Cheated.
straight.
Take these off,
Vents.
I'll race you again then.
Cheated. We're doing sports day.
No. I'm
Oh, exactly. We're not playing running races, are we?
The car's owner doesn't want to make a complaint, so the cuffs are coming off.
There's always the next time, isn't there?
All right, next time the dog will have a...
But playtime's over.
So you've been reported for consideration
Yes,
of question
boss.
prosecuting you for the offence of driving with
Appreciate
insurance,
that.
driving otherwise in accordance with the licence. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention now something which later on in court, and if you
Yeah.
do say, may be given evidence.
Sport Billy will get a summons to attend court.
That's what I'm saying.
I overtook the
Just
dog.
jump over any of them, Paul. I seen one of you give up and we'll go around that way.
Despite being allowed on his way for now, Motormouth seems desperate for round 2.
Yeah, the dog didn't have me though. Did the dog catch me?
Huh?
Get it out now, let me run again.
What do you reckon, Rambo?
I run every single time, even if I don't.
What, even from a dog? You reckon you're faster than the dog then?
Yeah, if I get that start what I got at the first place, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
If I had 100 metres on you, I might win the 100 metre race.
After a few parting pleasantries
No, you're too fat now, man.
Exactly, but I'll still beat you
You
'cause
can't
100 metre
run.
head start, isn't it?
and something for the socials, they call it a night.
Shut up!
Cheers.
That dog's slow, man.
Yeah, so's your boy.
I'm not joking.
He did his own legs, literally, because as he's come out of the gardens onto the road, he's tripped over his own feet.
His mouth did run a lot quicker than his feet did.
It's always the same, isn't it? You know, they always once they've been caught, they get the big and give it all the mouth.
We still ran him down.
Yeah.
Probably will next time as well.
1-0, Notts Police.
Especially now he's got a limp.
No legal action was taken against the driver for taking the car, but he will be limping to court for driving without a licence or insurance. Coming up,
He's legging it now, look.
After Dark Deja Vu.
We'll just let you go.
I don't want you to speak to that copper, man.
Trying to smack me.
I never read to smack you at all.
And
You two go forward to the door, you two go second.
the firearms team respond to reports of a gun in the wrong hands.
His intentions are to provoke a police shooting, so we don't want that to happen.
Stay where you are, look at me. Do not move.
Across England and Wales, there are over 6,500 armed response cops who can be called upon at any time to tackle the most high-risk situations and protect those most in need.
I'm just going to come forward and put some cuffs on, no sudden movements. All right.
It's the early evening.
Nottinghamshire Police, how can I help?
My dad suffers with substance abuse and alcohol abuse, and he's presented in front of me what looked like a gun, and it frightened me half to death. Looks like a silver sort of pistol.
Okay.
Thing that he said to me was, the reason I got it is because I want to die.
Reports like this are treated with extreme caution.
Room 22 we're going to be coming through shortly, so we won't be too long to the RV.
Lisa DeSantis and Bruce Arnold are in one of several armed response cars en route to the address.
I'm reading this now that the son is at a different location, father's at his home address, and he's worried that he's relocated this gun that he took off him and that he may want to harm himself with it because he's unsure whether it's a real firearm.
firearms cops rendezvous and kit up, ready for anything.
He has disclosed that he has the firearm because he wants to commit suicide and he wants to keep officers with a gun with a view to drawing them to shoot him.
With reports that the suspect may harm himself or incite suicide by co-op, his safety, as well as the team's, is a chief concern. Fellow Interceptor Lee Frith is heading up the operation.
You two go forward to the door, you two go second.
Yeah.
Can you try and get some sort of black side containment on and take Chris with you?
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Turns out the black pistol and shield and AEP. Yeah. And then yourselves, AEP, carbine.
It's not just guns at the team's disposal. They're also armed with the latest crime-fighting technology. Using this eye in the sky, equipped with a high-definition camera, they can scope out the area.
So we're going to go in down here, first left into this car park, and it's this bungalow here.
We have had sight of the drone now. The team are happy with
So the bungalow that we need to go to is just down the road. His intentions are to provoke a police shooting, so we don't want that to happen. We're going to be part of the team going forward with all the necessary equipment we need, and hopefully we'll get it, you know, a good resolution, a safe resolution.
With everyone briefed on the plan, the Interceptors make their way to the address.
I think it's actually that one there.
The reportedly vulnerable suspect could have a real gun.
We're outside.
So the Interceptors aren't taking any chances. Armed with bulletproof shields, baton guns and carbines, they advance towards the address.
Did you say it's the other door?
Preventing anyone coming to harm is top priority.
using that as a front door.
So they surround the house quickly and quietly. The suspect's allegedly fragile state of mind means they need to tread carefully. Once everyone is in position, two officers move forward. No answer.
I think someone has confirmed he is in.
If reports are correct, the suspect could come to the door with a gun.
Door's opening.
It's a tense moment.
Hello. Don't worry, don't worry about
Mail's outside the address, just in a t-shirt.
The suspect is unarmed.
No, listen.
It's in red.
See it on the back. In the bedroom.
The man may be in safe hands.
Do you know I bought that?
Get him away.
But it's not over until the gun's secure.
Now I've got it.
He's got it.
Yeah.
It's just one weapon has been found. What we got?
It's like a... what is it?
So to me, at this stage, it looks like it could be potentially a blank firer. So if someone pointed that at me, I wouldn't have a clue whether that was a real weapon or not. It's got some substantial weight to it. It's just with the magazine that loads inside it. At the moment, that's empty.
As operational firearms commander, Lee's been in charge of many ops like this one, and he's learned that when it comes to firearms, you can never be too careful. He needs to check whether the weapon is clear using a download bag.
So it's a ballistically protected bag so that it's safe for me to point the weapon in there. If anything was to happen, then it's contained within the bag. So all I'm going to do is keep my finger away from the trigger and just try and cock the weapon, which I can do, and I can see that that's clear. Can you?
It's blocked off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah.
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 So that would, indicate to me even further that that's a blank fire, because the breech is actually blocked. So no projectile can come out of that, but it will make a loud noise and go bang.
The gun's being removed from the address, and for Lee, the team has achieved the best possible outcome.
So what we've got to do is protect him and protect ourselves at every opportunity that we can. And the only way we can protect ourselves is make sure that we're armed. It was a discreet mode of arming, so unfortunately, when you dress like this, it's not very discreet. But I think the idea is that we don't point weapons at people. Not one gun was pointed in that direction.
A mental health nurse, accompanied by a police officer, will travel with the suspect in a triage car to assess his well-being.
His son's just worried about his welfare, and that's why we're there. We're not there as the bad guys. We're there to help him, really, more than anything. Sad, really.
Following this operation, the man agreed to relinquish the blank gun for his own safety. No legal action was taken against him. In Mansfield, Rob Ely and Spencer Pugh are responding to a worrying 999 call.
Someone's saying there's a bloke on the street with a knife. We're not a million miles away, so we're just responding to it now.
The suspects allegedly made threats to stab his mum.
It's here, next left.
Is it?
No, what's this job at Leighton? Obviously, we're the next street across in case we hear.
Response cops are close, but the boys reckon they can tackle this one on their own.
Somebody here, look.
It could be their man.
Hey, mate, you all right?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Why are you getting a bit twitchy?
4 coppers are jumping out of party.
There's only two of us.
Relax.
Hey?
Relax.
Are you mad?
The guy suspected of carrying a knife, and he's jumpy.
I'm not mad.
Not the best combination.
All right, mate, I tell you, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're being detained at the minute. Turn around, face away.
Turn around for us.
Turn around, give me a hand. Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Relax.
Get that
Chill out,
Relax.
mate. Chill out.
Relax. On the floor. On the floor.
Oh, get up! Floor?
Get on the floor, mate.
Get on the floor. Relax. Relax.
Just chill out.
You're not going to win, mate. You're not going to win. Relax. Mate,
Just
go
chill
back
out.
inside. Go back inside. Mate, you're making it worse for yourself.
Rather than a civil conversation, the bloke's kicked off, which usually ends one way.
Roll him onto his back. Him onto his back.
Yeah, that's my bad arm!
Well, how do I know when you won't talk to us properly? Stop resisting us, you blooming idiot.
Right then.
Stand up.
It's time for a search.
Search me.
Have you got anything on you shouldn't
No.
have? Information that's a person on this street with a knife.
Do I look like I've got... Are you mad?
How do I know? What do you keep calling me mad
That's
for?
my bad arm!
Chill out.
All you have to do is
What's your name,
relax.
pal?
Spencer joined the force 20 years ago to lock up troublemakers. But tonight, he's PC Peacemaker.
Right, why are you getting so agitated, mate?
Mate, I'm in a bad mood. I've just had an argument, and that's my bad arm. I can't...
Who we had an argument with?
What? My mum?
Your mum?
Yeah.
Right, well, we're here because someone's heard you
Yeah.
say I'm going to get a knife and stab my mum.
I feel like doing.
Right, have you...
Check me if I've got a knife. My
Have you-
mum's 100 mile away, mate. So
Have
I
you
don't know
said
how I'm
that?
gonna do that?
But have you said that?
No. Search me properly so you
Huh.
know that I ain't got no flipping nothing on me that I shouldn't have.
They're happy this is their suspect and check for a discarded knife. But there's no sign of any weapon.
Right, so why have you fell out with your mum if she lives 100 miles away?
I should wouldn't answer a phone.
It's not a great reason to fall
And
out
that's
with
what
your
you're
mum,
so
is
mad
it?
about. So you feel like stabbing your mum because you won't answer a phone.
As if I'm actually... Listen, it's a figure of speech. Like I'd ever...
Yeah, I know it is, Mum, but it's an
I've never
extreme...
raised my hand to a woman. I'm not going to start with my mum.
Yeah, but it's an extreme thing to say, isn't it?
Not bad, mate, but I'm not going to start...
He claims his threats to stab his mum were just a figure of speech.
Right, well, then I'll just have a word with these folks in here.
Spencer's off for a chat to try and figure out what's been going on.
So what's brought you here?
Just trying to ring my mum.
So do you know these people here?
Yeah.
And he returns with the lowdown.
Obviously, they've said you've come around here asking for money, asking for a
20
knife.
quid, yeah, I needed 20 quid.
And you've been asking for a knife.
Yeah, I did ask for a knife,
Right.
and then he's just been calling me.
You also told me it was a figure of speech, and
Yeah,
it's
it
okay
was.
because your mum lives 100
I'm
miles away.
shouting. Give me a knife and I'll go and stab her.
Right.
Like I'm going to
How
stab
far
my
away
mum.
how far away does your mum live?
Right at the other end of town.
It's not 100 miles away, is it,
That
mate?
was a figure of speech again. My bad.
The lad's fond of a turn of phrase, but he seems all mouth, no trousers. And with no knife, the boys are going to let him go.
OK, so we'll uncuff you. We just expect you to go away. Happy?
I'm happy, mate, yeah. Happy to let you go. Not
Okay.
happy about you acting like an idiot.
You keep smirking.
You need to chill out, because you're getting yourself round.
Well, that killed you, don't it?
That killed you.
Stop twisting on man. You see what I'm saying? This arm hurts.
Right, they need to move, don't they? Otherwise, they're not going to come off.
Well, not many other police officers that hurt my arms like this.
Well, not everybody kicks off as much as you do they, pal?
Well, yeah, I kick off every time, bro, and I've been in a couple million times.
He's free to leave, and it doesn't look like they're going to swap numbers.
Let's see you get on your way.
Yeah, see you get on your way and all, man.
Okay.
I've got no time for police, mate. Not no more. Not one single breath. I hate
You instigated that by your behaviour.
What, for two of you, bro?
Well, how many
Yeah.
else? What else do you expect?
You both struggled as well.
Because our job's not to hurt you, mate. It's to restrain you.
Try to. Look at the size of your arms, bro. Still struggle to get on the floor.
Mansfield's hardest man walking away.
You look like it as well, bro.
Ta-ta,
See ya.
See ya.
The suspect said his goodbyes.
Cops have been round to Mum's and she's fine, by the way.
Right, she okay?
Yeah.
But it looks like he's missing Spence.
See, just clear off, pal. You're not getting the hint, are you? OK? We said if you stay around here, or if you go back to your mum's, you're going to get locked up.
The feeling isn't mutual.
Simple as, go away.
The lad's finally on his way, and so are the boys. But it seems this bloke just doesn't know when to quit.
He's legging it now, look.
The suspect's running away from response cops.
What are they after him for? What's he done?
My God!
What's going off now?
Bro, I'm just...
We'll just let you go.
And I wanted to speak to that copper, man.
Relax, get your arms behind your back.
He's suspected of making threats to assault the copper.
I was walking up Leighton Avenue, mate.
Trying to smack me.
I never threatened to smack you at all. What did I say?
So you knocked me out.
What? Were you mad?
Maybe it was just another figure of speech.
It's all going off in Mansfield tonight.
You underestimate threatening behaviour, all right? You don't have to say anything, they are defensive. You do not mention no questions, you make them call out, you say maybe you don't lose. I don't care what you say.
Maybe he should choose his words more carefully, as in court he was convicted for threatening behaviour, as well as 2 counts of shoplifting. He received a fine and 15 days rehabilitation. Coming up,
Oscar Tango 82 got eyeball on the vehicle.
Interceptors go incognito in Mansfield.
Move up, move up. Box on, box on.
And investigate a suspicious package in Hucknall.
Down the front of your pants, mate. You've got something. Nothing down the front of my pants. You double check. Go on, double check.
Boasting a fleet of high-performance unmarked cars, Nottinghamshire's Interceptors are often hidden in plain sight.
Unmarked cars are brilliant. You become part of society and you can blend in.
Sometimes they just offer us that little few seconds or a few minutes just to creep up on them, and then at the moment they realise and spot the vehicle and clock on that it's the police, it's too late for them. They're a cracking bit of kit, really, a cracking bit of kit.
Flying solo in a cracking bit of kit, Phil's after a stolen Ford ST on cloned plates.
We think he's heading into the Mansfield area, so we're just having a wander around now just to see if we can see it.
Jim, can you run a search on over that?
Hidden in an unmarked 3 Series, Phil hopes to spring a surprise on the suspected car thief.
We need to be a little bit crafty with it. We've got the unmarked cars out, so if we do spot it, the main aim would be to try and stop it before it even knows any police are near it.
The Ford ST is still on the move.
Just pick.
Where?
And Phil's in the perfect position.
From Phil, I'm at the Rufford Junction, but it's not come by yet.
The nicked Ford on the false plates should appear any second now.
Oscar Tango 82 got eyeball on the vehicle.
The ST can reach 60 in just over 6 seconds and has a top end of 154 miles per hour. They don't want it to run.
Got no vehicles for the cover. It's a left onto Shaftesbury Avenue.
Phil rallies the troops.
Can have another unit heading up to Abbott Road just in case it cuts through. Still no vehicles for the cover. It's doing no recip, Nottingham Drive. Vehicle speed is increasing.
Seemingly spooked by the sight of a marked car,
it's a left into the car park of Esso. Vehicle is straight through the car park, back on Chesterfield Road.
it looks like the driver's now clocked Phil as well.
82, it would be aware of our presence as the marked cars have gone by it. Speed is 50 on Chesterfield Road.
A pursuit could be on the cards.
How many vehicles are going to stay?
But they want to stop him before he gets the chance.
Yeah, we've got sufficient vehicles to do a 3-car box. As soon as we come to the Sloane feature of traffic lights, potentially look at doing it there.
With a stream of cop cars now in convoy,
Stand by, approaching the traffic light junction, it is on red.
Phil seizes the opportunity to strike.
Stand by.
It's T-Pack time.
Move up. Box on. Vehicle stop.
Oh, mate. Right you go. So stay there, mate. Stay where you are, all right? Stay where you are.
A smooth manoeuvre.
All right, look back.
Out the vehicle.
In an instant, both the driver and his mate are surrounded.
Put handbrake on.
Handbrake. Sorry, out the car. Should break down. This thing.
I mean, that was the best result we could have had. Obviously, stopped, not going to a pursuit, managed to recover a car without it being damaged. Just checked the VIN on it, and it just come back to the stolen vehicle. So, cracking result. The vehicle's going to be seized. The 2 occupants will be arrested and taken to the police station. We just noticed there's quite a strong smell of cannabis within the vehicle, so what we'll also do is with the drivers go through the drug drive procedure with them as well.
The whiff of weed has left the driver with some questions to answer.
Hello, chap. Right, first things first, you're under arrest on suspicion of theft of that motor vehicle, so you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence, you don't mention any questions which later rely in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. OK? There's also a real strong smell of weed in there, so when was the last time you smoked some weed?
I don't smoke cannabis, pal.
You don't smoke it at all? No worries. And also the alcohol bottles, when was the last time you had a drink of alcohol?
I don't drink.
You don't drink at all? No. Then, so deep breath in for me, seal and blow.
Drivers can be tested for alcohol almost immediately.
Thank you very much. That's 0. That's fine with that one.
But there's an 8-minute wait for drugs wipe results, so Phil keeps himself busy.
Whoever's been using it, if it's not solely them, they've been using it as a bit of a drug run-round car, haven't they?
Listen, I haven't done nothing wrong. They've had me at the side of the road, and I didn't know the car was stolen.
He might not know anything about the stolen car, but some name checks reveal the driver only has a provisional licence. And, to top it off...
Hey, old chap. Right. This has come back positive for cannabis. Yeah. So at this moment in time, you're also under arrest on suspicion of driving this motor vehicle whilst over the specified limit for cannabis. So we're going to be taking him down to the police station now. So he's under arrest for the theft of the vehicle, but we'll run through the drug drive procedure with him down in custody, which will mean taking a blood sample and sending that away for forensic examination.
Back at the nick, the blood samples have been taken.
During the blood procedure, he finally admitted that he'd smoked some cannabis, which I think we already knew that since he tested positive for it. I mean, pretty much we've got a chap who's only a provisional licence holder, so he's driving otherwise in accordance with a licence. He's got no insurance and he's driving around in a high-powered stolen vehicle. And not only that, he's also on drugs. So he's a danger. He's somebody who should never be on the road. And I think, to be honest with you, they've got that illusion that they can do what they want. So it's just nice to be able to put a stop to it.
Following this textbook T-Pack, the driver is under investigation for drug driving and driving without a licence or insurance. No legal action was taken against the driver or passenger in relation to the stolen car, and the Ford ST was returned to its rightful owner. Nottinghamshire's specialist knife crime team travel over 35,000 miles a year in the battle against knife and drug crime.
Anything you shouldn't have?
They make use of intelligence-led stop and searches.
Stand still!
And Interceptor instinct.
There's got to be 30, 40 plus in there.
To know who to look out for.
There's intelligence linking you to the supply and control drug in this area.
And exactly where to look.
Mate, what's down your pants?
Huh?
Yeah, can do that.
Dan and Gav are patrolling north of Notts when they recognise a face from the morning briefing.
That's that going up Lime Tree Road away from Nottingham Road on a bike, a mountain bike on his phone.
Intel suggests this lad could be peddling drugs.
You're right. Stop a step forwards, pal.
So Gav leaps out to have a word.
No, mate. The reason I've stopped you to speak to you is because I recognised you from an image, and some checks I'm aware of link you to drug supply.
No,
I'm only going to ask you now if you've got a bit anything on you.
Nothing.
I'll give you a search under misuse of drugs, mate. You're detained for a search. You get a copy of the search record. Let me just say though, buddy, just going to hold you because I don't want you running off. You won't get nicked if you had a bit of personal or anything like that on you, okay?
I've got nothing on me, look.
All right, buddy. Just keep your hands where I can see them, buddy.
Nottinghamshire police have the most successful stop and search rate in the country.
Are you okay? You look a bit nervous.
No, I'm not nervous.
Yeah, you're right.
Dan and Gav might be about to top up the tally.
Right, mate, spin round to me. Top. All right, mate.
Got nothing on me, look.
Whoever keeps calling will have to leave a message.
I'm just going to put some cuffs on you because I think you've got something concealed down the front of you.
On me.
Just put your hands to your back, mate.
Stinks of weed, phone's ringing off.
Yeah. Right, well, you got stuff down the front, mate.
I ain't got nothing down the front.
Mate, I can...
Take you in for a strip, mate. You got a bit of personal down there,
I ain't got nothing on me.
Right, mate, what have you got down the front, mate?
I've got nothing down the front, I'm telling you.
Right, we've been through this before, haven't we?
I've got nothing, look, you've seen me, have you searched my pockets? I've got nothing on me.
Right, down the front of your pants, mate, you've got something...
I've got nothing down the front of my pants.
Dan thinks he can feel a plastic package.
I haven't got nothing.
Do you want to double check, mate?
Double
Just
check.
see what your opinions are.
You double check. Go on, double check.
But the suspect wants a second opinion.
Nothing there. Nothing there, look, mate. Nothing. I can hear it. You can't hear nothing.
Just quiet a second, mate, because I can't hear myself think.
Nothing there, look.
You definitely...
There's nothing there, I'm telling you now, there's nothing there.
Take him in then, yeah?
Yeah.
Right.
The team are convinced the suspected drug dealer is hiding something.
That's bollocks, there's nothing there.
Let's grab a seat there for us, pal.
Yeah, but why are you going to take me in for a strip search?
Because
there's nothing there.
Because I believe, okay, I have a strong suspicion that I could feel some plastic and I can hear some plastic around there. That's why you've been taken in.
Mama!
If you can tell me now that it is there and I can fish it out here, and we can sort it.
I ain't got nothing on me, mate.
You've got nothing on you, so we're going to go down for a strip search then, yeah?
The lad's bike will be dropped off with a relative. In the meantime, the promise of a strip search has sent him backpedalling.
Right, I've got something on me.
I'd rather you be honest with me. Let's try and sort this out, okay? What you got on you, mate?
It's personal use.
Okay, how much we got?
Just a couple. Just bought it.
Okay, just keep your hands out, mate. Okay, right. Pull it out for me now. Right, I'm watching you. Pull it out for me. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got down there.
Just a couple, that's it.
A rummage in the nether regions and a bag of suspected cannabis appears.
You're under arrest on suspicion of possessing cannabis with intent to supply. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
Chalk up another successful stop and search to Team Knife Crime.
Mate, we know what's going on.
I know, yeah, of course we do.
Intel, instinct and eagle eyes, job done.
We just took an opportunity to grab him and stop and search him. And he's got several bags of cannabis down his pants. His phone's ringing off the hook and he's got cash on him. We think he's still supplying drugs. So we're going to take him to custody and then we're going to do some searches. Right, happy with that, mate?
Whilst Gav and Dan drop the cyclist off at the nick,
Oh, yes, but last time I got arrested.
the rest of the knife crime team search the lad's linked addresses. Joe Riley is booking in the findings.
So yeah, when we searched the bedroom at his grandma's address, found this, which just looks like maybe some female makeup or something like that. But when we took it off, you can see the end looks like a torch, but it's got the metal all around of when it sparks up when you press the button.
As well as what looks like a stun gun type device, the team have also seized a knuckle duster.
It caused a lot of damage to somebody in one of these. So yeah, that's off the streets as well.
For the suspected cannabis weeded out from his pants, the cyclist awaits his day in court for possession with intent to supply a Class B drug. The weapons were seized and destroyed. Still to come, a tricky round of the name game.
And your first name?
Jeffrey. Wing. Jason.
As Rob and Jim meet Jeffrey Wayne Jason.
Jason, no middle names?
No.
You sure?
Smith.
I ain't convinced with this, lad.
The truth may be out there, but the Interceptor files suggest otherwise.
People will always lie as long as they think they can get away with it. It's just little things like, what's your name and date of birth? Everyone can reel it off. Yet, you'll get people stuttering. It's just these little signs that you need to pick up on, you need to be observant.
It's the run-up to fireworks night. With Guy Fawkes tried and sentenced, Rob and Jim need something else to light their fire.
Going quick, eh?
And a sure way to catch their attention is to rocket past like the bright spark in this Sorrento.
He's going quick.
A quick light show courtesy of the boys in blue, and the driver pulls over.
Hello, mate.
Hi, mate.
You all right?
Why so quick?
Pulling over.
Yeah, why so quick up here?
Oh, sorry, mate.
Is it yours?
Yes, it is.
The lad claims he's just picked the car up and he's brought his mum along for the ride.
Do you want your trade plate, mate?
You didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, of course I do.
Trade licence plates are individual to the user or business, so the speedy Sorrento driver should know his number by heart.
Turn your car off, mate, please. We'll come and talk to you properly.
Jim's an interceptor of many talents, advanced driver, specialist firearms officer, and with over 2 decades on the force, he even comes with a built-in lie detector.
Why are you driving up here so quick?
I'm sorry, mate.
That's the reason we've come to talk to you.
Yeah, I understand you. Yeah, I am so sorry.
But why? Tell me why. Can you?
2.5.
Yeah, but look, it's 30, innit?
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's residential. There could be kids knocking around.
He's well versed in engine size, but how will he fare on general knowledge? Fingers on buzzers, here's your starter for 10.
What's your last name, bud?
Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
And your first name?
Jeffrey. Wing. Jason. Jason Jeffrey. Sorry, mate.
It's not usually multiple choice.
Jason. Who's the winner?
I ain't convinced with this, lad.
Jason.
It may not be a specialist subject, but the driver is through to round 2.
Jason, no middle names?
No.
You sure?
Smith.
What?
Smith.
Smith?
Yeah.
Middle name?
James. Jason James Jeffrey.
Final answer?
Now listen, I'm not saying you're lying, but at the minute, you can't get a right answer.
Honestly.
I'm giving you like 20 chances before we're getting it.
Next round.
Have you been in trouble before, Jason?
And pass isn't an option.
Hang on, we got pulled in Bullwall.
Yeah? What for?
Speeding.
Right, okay.
Mercedes.
Learnt your lesson?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Sort of.
Listen, I need to prove you are who you say you are.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay?
Don't worry, Jim, I'm on it.
Using the in-car laptop, Rob searches the DVLA database for the lad's photo card driving licence.
Not convinced.
You got a brother?
No.
Whilst Rob carries on digging, Jim decides to ask the audience and checks in with Mum.
Has your boy got a driving licence?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jason.
People take great pleasure in lying to us to try and get themselves off certain things. So we've just got to do our job properly, that's all, and make sure he's all good to drive.
I much apologise for speaking to him. It's my daft fault. You know what I mean? I'm just an idiot, I'll tell you the truth.
Promises, promises.
You happy? We're looking at your photo, mate.
Used to be a bit skinnier.
A bit skinnier? Yeah, probably a little
Put
bit.
a few pizzas on that.
That's all right, mate.
Putting a few pizzas on and dishing a few porkies out.
What did you say your first name was? I'm forgetting already. Jason.
Earlier, this mastermind's shakiest subject was his own name.
And your first name?
Jeffrey. Wayne. Jason. Jason Jeffrey.
Well, Jeffrey, Wayne, Jason, or whoever you are, that sound means you've got one final chance at the $1 million question.
You're on the verge of getting arrested.
Right.
So we can do it one of two ways. We can deal with you here for whatever issues you're trying to hide by giving us different details.
Right.
Or you can continue to tell me that your name is Jason. We go to the Bridewell, put you on live scan and prove that you are lying.
It's quite right, because we've just seen a picture of the person who you are, mate.
Bridewell or no Bridewell?
Wayne? Wayne, right, OK, Wayne.
You got me, lads.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
good
the truth,
one.
You just got me, lads.
So what's the crack?
Look, I've took the piss. I'm sorry.
Thank you for apologising.
Sorry, I'll tell you the truth, mate. I'm telling you, no, I'm not an idiot.
Mastermind does indeed have a brother, and he's tried to pull a fast one by giving his details.
So tell us why.
I haven't got a driver's licence.
Yeah.
I'm on provisional.
Yeah.
I got done last time.
Yeah.
You know.
Wayne, you're a grown man, you're a liar, mate. You're a liar. You've just lied to me, to him, and you know something else that makes it even worse?
What?
Your mum has just lied to me. For the sake of no insurance and no driving licence.
A little bit of good old-fashioned policing, a little bit of digging, and we've got the man.
And the man has bagged the booby prize, a seized Sorrento.
Take them plates out of it, ma'am.
Don't look at me like I'm a piece of shit.
I'm looking at you because you've lied to me.
Why am I driving it?
No.
No.
Why?
Because you can't, because he's committed a moving road traffic offence, so...
I'm insured for my car and I've been...
Right.
Yeah, well, you're lucky for not getting locked up at the
You
minute,
should have
love.
perhaps thought about that before you lied to us.
You're on the edge for getting locked up for perverting the course of justice.
Now is probably the right time to keep Mum.
OK, you're being reported for consideration of the question of prosecuting you for the offences of driving otherwise in accordance with no insurance.
Yeah.
OK, do you want to offer any reply?
No.
I'll tell you something, right? You're quite a distinguishable boy. You're a big lad.
Yeah.
So we cruise round Upnor quite often. So if we see you again in a car, you're going to get tugged.
You won't see me in a car.
I'll tell you now.
Thank you very much.
See you later another day, all right?
Yeah, you won't.
We will do. We'll do. You're right, we will. See you later. Well done, mate.
I mean, he couldn't lie in bed straight, could he?
Mate.
So it weren't that hard to suss him out.
He didn't know the details of the plate.
No.
He couldn't give us the right name. Mum.
The good thing with the technology that we have nowadays, you know, we only have to go onto our systems, we can quite quickly get a photograph. You look at the photograph, it's obvious that it's not him. So a little bit of digging, clever use of the policing systems, and soon detected that it was, that it wasn't the person he gave the details of, and we figured him out.
The man of many names will be going to court for driving without a licence or insurance.
How do I turn this bloody thing on then? Here we go, hold tight. Oh my God, it's going to take off.